So right now we are at Liangzhu, and my hubby and I we rented a bike and we are just cycling here.
I first encountered the name Liangzhu while studying history in high school. The textbook highlighted the site for its archaeological remnants, such as jade carvings and pottery dating back to the Neolithic period. Now, a decade later, this region is no longer just a name in a textbook, but a well-planned archaeological park. In 2019, Liangzhu was designated as UNESCO World Heritage Site, further emphasizing its significance in the study of ancient human societies. Visiting Liangzhu with my hubby was an incredible experience, allowing us to explore the site where traces of early Chinese civilizations were found. What impressed us most was the open-air museum concept and its extraordinary implementation. The collection of buildings and large outdoor sites is curated neatly in beautifully recreated landscapes, where living history is preserved and remembered in a stunning setting. Green is the color that pervades the entire place. Stepping into this land, I felt as if I had entered a dreamland where everything is painted in shades of green. It is a place where the story of life continues to unfold.
Alright, so we reached the deer court, and this is what it looks like. A bit confusing, and you haven't seen any deer yet, but hopefully we will see them soon.
It was quite a walk to reach the court where the deer were. All the deer looked relaxed under the shades of the trees, as it was quite hot around noon. We watched them sip water slowly yet steadily. And both of us remember the verse in Psalm 42, "As a deer pants for streams of water, so my soul pants for you, O Lord." In these mundane moments, we can be touched by the things we see and experience, and reminded of the goodness of the Lord. We continued our journey and arrived at an area believed to have been workshops in the past. Hubby happily took a photo with the dog, patting him gently. He then continued to cycle, passing by fields of crops. Finally, we reached the site where the palace used to be, situated on top of a hill. We climbed numerous stairs to reach the top. The site was quite sparse, but the replica helpfully reconstructed what it might have looked like in the past. Hungry by noon, we decided to get a rose-flavored ice cream first. As we cycled to the exit, we really hoped one day we can return here for more exploration. In the afternoon, we visited the Liangzhu cultural village and the famous church in the new town, designed by Tsushima Toshio. The church's roof reminded me of the character for 8. The entire ambience was quiet and serene. On Sundays, the church is for sure busier with worshippers. We had a very lovely conversation with one brother and one sister at church, and we feel very encouraged by what they said and what they shared. Happy are those who share the good news. Indeed, many blessings to them. We then went to Beerland for some afternoon snacks. The cafe was covered with plants, creating a very nature-friendly atmosphere. Our final stop before heading back to the city center was the Liangzhu Cultural Center, designed by the famous Japanese architect Ando Tadao. After hearing so much about Ando's work from my hubby, it was my first time experiencing a place designed by his architectural hero. The concrete and lighting, characteristic features of Ando's buildings, spoke to me in an unprecedented way. In the end, we highly recommend visiting Liangzhu, a wonderful and beautiful place to see in Hangzhou.